and from your teammates. I'm sure the team is locked in on this too.
Yeah, and there are some days the coach has got to have a great balance. You need some days off, a couple days off just to get away from the game to get recharged.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Ingram. Prophet is out there with the captain. Then it's Silk, and it's Russell in at the point. Here's Hassel. Goes up the baseline. The rebound by Gasol. Here's Baldwin. Kicks to Parsons. Down low. Takes it from 10. No good from Gasol. Inside, here's the Prophet, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
First one falls for him. And going into last season, Smitty, the Grizzlies were the NBA's oldest team based on minutes played. Do you think it's time for a rebuild?
No, I don't. I just think when you look at this team, they need more shooting. Some young talent to blend in with their vets. That's all. Shooting, shooting, shooting.
Good on both. Here's Baldwin. Gasol a screen. At the elbow, it's Parsons. And stolen by Parsons. There's the pass to Baldwin. To the middle. And it's Russell with the rebound. Pass to Hassel. No one near him. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have one or two breaks go their way.
And sometimes you don't get those chances, but hey, you always get another day to play again. How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it. We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
Parsons passes to Baldwin, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Two shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. The Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside, Russell passes it to Hassel. Here's the Prophet. Lets the three fly. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts. Struggling to find any daylight.
And Silk gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Baldwin. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Randolph. Misses off the right iron. And here's Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
Well, at the end of the day, these guys are professionals. They are used to going on the road and finding a way to get it done.
Trains it from 9 feet away.
That's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
Baldwin the pass to Daniels. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Daniels kicks to Randolph. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Yes, that goes in.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Here's Baldwin. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Right side, Gasol. Here's Baldwin. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Just 4 to shoot. Baldwin can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 4. Outside, Russell. The pass to the Prophet. Now here's Ingram. Covered by Parsons. Here's Russell. Rejected by Gasol.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
Parsons outside. Shoots a fader. Basket good. Gasol's got his first points of the night.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Here's Silk. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Ingram with it. Russell from long range. Here's the Prophet. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. Look at the Prophet. Fierce inside defender. Tops in the NBA in blocks.
He's been a factor on the inside. An impressive stretch for him defensively.
Now, gentlemen, truth shots. Move shots.
First free throw is good. Brandon Wright's checked in for the Grizzlies. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 4. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence. Brandon Wright, a Tennessee native, throughout his career, he's had some knee injuries, but he's one of those guys that at times can wow you with his athleticism, very good of offensive rebounding, and has a good knack of being able to find the basketball.
This is to Randolph, stolen by Randolph. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, over the years, Zach Randolph has proven to be the perfect leader. He commands respect and he gets it from his teammates.
And Brandon Wright, an outstanding finisher around the basket. Terrific in the screen rolls.
Long arms and a soft touch. One of those guys, as you see him, he grabs everything, he catches everything, and he finishes well over the top.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Zach Randolph, one of the toughest, most physical players in the league, and Steve, he's an emotional leader as well on this team.
Well, his approach to the game, he plays with a lot of heart. He's confident, he's aggressive, and he's a hard worker. He doesn't back down from a challenge, and he's willing to shoulder the load when he has to. But Zach Randolph has a throwback type of game. Always in the post, not a lot of athleticism, but he gets it done.
Now, here is Russell. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Here's the screen. Pass to Hassel. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Russell. Drills it from outside. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Randolph, not the quickest or the most explosive, but he is strong.
He's a load inside. You add his skill and his savviness, he'll just find a way to score inside. He's a lefty with great footwork, and he has a soft touch.
Now here's Randolph. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
So it's the Lakers now, following the miss by Zach Randolph. Outside, Russell. Top of the key. That one a little long.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And here's Daniels. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Baldwin. And again, Memphis no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Ingram. Not really his range, and it's off target. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 8 points. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Some changes for Memphis. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Ennis in for Troy Daniels. Los Angeles making a switch here. The Lakers trail. Pass to Ohio. He kicks it to Collins. Passes to Ohio. Down low and stolen by Wright. Here's Baldwin. He's got 8. Randolph. And it's blocked.
He is so out of his element right now. Hasn't made a shot all quarter. I feel for him.
Back to Russell. He feeds it to Collins. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's an okay long-range shooter, but not with a defender right in his face.
Here's Randolph. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
When Randolph gets space near the basket, he's deadly.
Now the pass to Hassel. Pass to Ohio. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Randolph. Unloads. Baldwin can't get it to go.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Russell passes to the Prophet. Back to Russell. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis leading by 3. Feeds it to Ennis. The dish to Carter. Now here's Wright. He's guarded closely. Here's Baldwin. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Can you believe this? The defense has no answers. He's been unconscious this quarter.
Screened by Russell. Here's Collins. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Davis comes in for Zach Randolph. And it's Harrison in for Baldwin. Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And Smitty, when you were a young player in the league and taking on the great legends of the 90s, were there any games where you were just in awe of who you were on the court facing?
A lot, Kevin, but some names that come to mind was first Michael Jordan. Going up against the great Michael Jordan. A lot of people say they played against Michael, but he played the 2-guard position.
Right at
and
you,
I had to guard him,
my God.
and he was guarding me. And then growing up in Detroit, got a chance to work out with Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, and then compete against these guys. Those are the 3 names that come to mind. I think those are the 3 that really had an influence on my game.
And the single most difficult guy for you to cover?
By far, I couldn't cover him. That was Michael Jordan.
And who was a guy that was the best defensive player on you, guarding you?
And he was a teammate of mine, so a lot in practice. But then when we got traded and separated, Stacey Altman, the plastic man, was a guy I had problems with.
Now here is Carter. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Passes it to the Prophet. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over to the wing. The pass to Ohio. He dishes it to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Ennis kicks to Carter. Here's Harrison. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
And there's the feed to Collins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Collins has got his second basket of the night. Here's Harrison, right now averaging about 5 points a game. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Davis sets a screen. Harrison passes to Davis. Right outside. Ennis in the corner. It's picked off. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. 36 seconds left in the first. Kicks to Collins. That shot off the mark. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Three seconds left. Can't hit that one. Memphis leading by 5. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Mayo, and it's Ingram, and it's the 4 slot. Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, point guard Mike Conley has been a lefty-dominant player his whole career, but off the court, he's actually right-handed. He first picked up a ball at 13 months of age, and he said, "I just did it with my left hand for some reason, and ever since then, my mind felt it was left-handed when it came to basketball." Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Similar to Greg Monroe. Pass to Ohio. There's the triple. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Not a high percentage look, but the defense gave him just enough space, and he buried it.
Pass to Harrison. Out to the right wing. Here's Gasol. And another miss by Memphis. The Lakers trail. Ingram dishes to Mayo. Ohio, the pass to Mayo. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Harrison passes to Davis. Passes to Harrison. Gasol a screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a look now at the breakdown between three-point and two-point shots attempted here tonight for the Lakers.
And really, the long ball hadn't been a big factor for him. Not a lot of attempts, not a lot of makes either. Nothing wrong, though, with probing inside on days when the shots aren't falling.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. There's the pick. Ingram kicks to Mayo. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots. Well, you ask his teammates, Marc Gasol is really the catalyst for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's a defensive anchor and also the focal point on the offensive end.
Now here is Davis. And Parsons kicks to Davis. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Lakers number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Dishes it to Mayo. The score now all even. Mayo's got his first basket. And no doubt Gasol the engine of this team, Steve, but he maintains a very humble demeanor, don't you think?
A star, but also you can label him as a great teammate. He stands up for his guys, he bonds with them, puts the team first. That's what you want from your best player.
Here is Daniels, following the basket by O.J. Mayo. Tries to snap the cold streak, and the shot falls short this time.
He had all the room he needed to get the shot off, just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
They set the pick. Here's Ingram, and that misses. That would have put him up. For Memphis, they've gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Parsons has no problem pulling up from the mid-range.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ohio, the pass to Mayo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And there's the pass to Sonikidze. He tries for 3. Harrison with the rebound. Memphis leading. Gasol a screen. Feeds it to Parsons. Davis in the corner. No good on the 3. The Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Ohio. From downtown, trains the three-pointer. He has 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Down low, Ingram with the steal. Passes it to Ohio. Inside, Gasol with the steal. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Harrison passes to Parsons, and it's good for 2. Parsons got 4 this quarter.
Parsons might be slight of frame, but he still knows how to take a hit and finish.
Timeout called the Lakers. Some changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Davis, and Baldwin subbed in for Harrison. Here's Silk. He kicks it to Russell. To the paint, Dolman. Rejected by Gasol. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. They set the screen. Now, here is Russell. Defense is right there. To the middle. Here's Baldwin. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He delivered that pass right on the spot to his teammate who was on the move.
Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Well, so many great defenders in the NBA right now, Steve. And if you were in the league today, who would you least want to see as the player assigned to defend you?
A lot of these guys. Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard would be, I think, a
Draymond
nightmare,
Green.
yeah.
I think Tony Allen would be one of those guys that I just said, well, please stop.
He's everything. He's tough. He's defensive-minded. He can score when he needs to. You know, he's a guy that will pick up some stuff here and there. Boy, his calling card is defense and toughness.
It is.
He would be tough, wouldn't he?
It would.
He'd make you better if he was in practice against you every day, wouldn't he? Huh?
You like those type of guys if they're on your team.
Yes. Lakers trail by 4. Hassel's shot's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Right side, Randolph. He feeds it to Parsons from 6 away. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Not one of the biggest free agency moves of the past offseason, but had high impact with Chandler Parsons coming over to the Grizzlies. And, you know, G.A., you look at his skill set, and he fits right in with what Memphis is trying to do.
Yeah, and I think overall Memphis had a great offseason. You know, in acquiring Parsons and in retaining Conley. Memphis hadn't had a lot of luck luring big free agents in the past, and Parsons is perhaps one of their biggest gets as a franchise. And for Parsons, he gets a good deal for himself and continues to play for a team that has always been competitive.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Carter's checked in. The Prophets checked in for the Lakers. Collins comes in for Ingram. Good on the second free throw.
Chandler Parsons gives you a little bit of everything. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, he can pass it. A very versatile player.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5. To the inside. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Collins.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Some players have a hard time when they're giving up so many inches, but he doesn't.
Here's Baldwin. 14 points for him. Rebounded by Hassel.
I like the aggressiveness, but against that type of defensive pressure, he's out of his element.
Russell kicks to Collins. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I am wondering what can he do to get it cranked up. Nothing from long range this quarter after hitting 1 in the first. When you're that wide open from a very makeable distance, you have to come away with points.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Baldwin, buries the jumper to finish the break. Baldwin's got 5 points now this quarter. Russell kicks to Collins. They set the pick. Lakers working the ball around now. The drive by Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and is killing his team.
Baldwin, and it's blocked. Now, here is Russell. Defense right on him. Here's Hassel. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Chandler Parsons. The Lakers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The first free throw is good. Brandon Wright's checked in for the Grizzlies. James Ennis comes in for Parsons. Good on both. Here's Baldwin. He's got 16. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
He's been very decisive, very accurate shooting the basketball. Extremely productive quarter so far.
Here's Redding. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Wright sets a screen. Wright with a screen on Russell. There's the dish to Carter. The feed to Ennis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Baldwin. Bangs home the trifecta. Baldwin's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Screen by Russell. Here's the screen. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. We're hearing less about flopping now, thank goodness, than we did a couple seasons ago. The league started issuing penalties for the worst flops. You think that's made a difference?
Yeah, I think so. Guys were, it was getting carried away. A lot of Hollywood was acting right there. And I think for the NBA's, it's hard. You see guys full speed get hit, and some of these guys are acting like they got hit by a Mack truck. So I like the fines for flops.
And of course, you never flopped.
No, not at all. Kevin. No, not me. No way.
We've looked for the tape. We can find none. None. And so Russell hits them both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Right with a screen on Russell. And it's Ennis at the elbow. Lets it go with a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. The captain's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Back to Russell. He dishes it to Collins. Kept alive. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Randolph a screen. It's good. The assist that time for Ennis. 8 points for Zach Randolph.
And the defense has no answer for Zach Randolph when he gets that deep inside. He just excels at scoring over them.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. 1:39 left in the first half. Here's Baldwin. He's got 21. Kicks it to right, to the paint. From the line. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Even when the defense is right up in him, Brandon Wright's focus is tough to shake.
Here's Redding. Screened by Russell. Fires for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
Incredible. He was shooting the ball with good rhythm in the first quarter. Now he's just unconscious.
Carter at the elbow. Got a piece of it. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Redding. Buries it down low. He has 6. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Baldwin, the pass to Ennis. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray.
The defense totally blew it. They left him way too wide open, and he dropped that one with ease.
LA has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Hassel. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
His shot blocking dominated the game. His 3 blocks really had an effect on defense.
Now, here is Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Again, Russell missing.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Make your presence felt. He definitely altered that shot.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Grizzlies lead by 2.
For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They got their lead up to as many as 8 points in the opening period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots, gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, if you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
Memphis has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. Then there's Chandler Parsons, and it's Daniels in a 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Grizzlies are starting to show their age a little bit. Last season was an example of that, but they still have that throwback style of play that's hard to gauge. Marc Gasol said, the game is evolving, and we as players and as a team have to evolve. We have to change things and adjust. You need tweaks and counters from game to game and year to year. Kevin?
All right, D.A., they know they needed more shooting. Here's the Prophet. Pass to Russell. Now the pass to the Prophet. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off. Memphis leading, and it's Memphis on the break. From deep, Baldwin can't get it to go.
His range does not extend beyond the arc, which is why the defense baited him into taking that one.
And then Brandon Ingram, a 5-star recruit out of Kinston High School. He helped them win 4 straight North Carolina championships, the first time that had happened in the state's history.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Dishes it to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. There's the screen. Here's Ingram. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. And 12 points for the Prophet.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Gasol slams it in.
And it does not take much for Gasol to throw it down. Just feed the big man inside, and he's good to go.
And Ingram mentored and coached by former NBA great Jerry Stackhouse.
And I wonder if Stack was a little disappointed that Ingram didn't end up becoming a Tar Heel, instead choosing the arch rival and going to Duke. A one-and-done there. It certainly has worked out pretty well for the young fella.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the basket by the Lakers. And now we bring you the rookie leaderboard, featuring the NBA first-year players who have been dominant on the glass for the past 10 games and counting. Look at the Prophet, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, the captain, also a top rebounder, just so strong around the basket.
They're on a rebounding roll, these two. I mean, their work on the glass of late has them in very select company.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Russell. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Russell's got 12 in the game.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
The shot's good from Gasol.
Marc Gasol is a workhorse down deep, just rising up and throwing it down.
Russell passes to the Prophet. Gasol with the steal. Here's Daniels. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Lakers in the lead. Russell passes to Cobb. And stolen by Parsons. Here's Baldwin. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Cobb. Feeds to Russell. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And again, the Lakers no good. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Baldwin. 23 points in the game. Daniels kicks to Gasol. Rebound the Lakers. The Prophets got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Cobb. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on that one. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Davis comes in for Zach Randolph. And it's Harrison in for Baldwin. And the second free throw, good.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Passes it to Daniels. Here's Harrison. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Harrison's got 7 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
There's a screen. Mayo into the lane. And when Coach Fizdale came to Memphis, he did so because he thought this team was very close to getting to the next level. Makes sense, as that is why the Grizzlies, Smitty, have looked to a different coach in the first place.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he left Miami to rebuild. I mean, he had South Beach and everything. You just don't want to leave that. I think for him, as he looked at it, is we have some veteran presence on the Grizzlies. I think the Grizzlies can win now. It's not time for a full rebuild.
And both free throws good for O.J. Mayo. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Left side, Davis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Davis. The Lakers trail. The dish now to Mayo for the 3. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Parsons passes to Harrison. He kicks to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Collins checked in for the Lakers. It's Mayo on the wing. That one falls. Mayo's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
The D realized their mistake just a little too late, and he made them pay for it.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Memphis making a change here. Ennis is checked in. He feeds it to Daniels. Off the pick. A rebound by the Lakers. Ingram's got 5 rebounds tonight. They set the pick for the lead. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Carter, he's checked in for Harrison. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now the feed to Carter. Ennis kicks to Davis. Stolen. Here's Redding. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. Now Ennis. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Davis sets a screen. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And again, Memphis no good. The Lakers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Collins, and the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Davis sets a screen. Ennis in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
So it's the Lakers now. It's a 3-point game. Gasol with the steal. He dishes it to Ennis. Davis sets a screen. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Ingram. He's guarded by Davis. And it's Ingram missing.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Here's Daniels. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ennis dishes to Gasol. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Dolman. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Well, you look at Brandon Ingram, and certainly a great body for the game of basketball. But, guys, it's his skill that really completes the package, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40% from three-point range at Duke. He can handle and pass like a guard. One concern, though, he did shoot under 70% from the free throw line, and great shooters usually do better than that.
Right, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The captain's checked in for the Lakers. Right wing. Kicks it to Ingram. They set the pick. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. He's got 8.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Right side, Davis. Carter outside. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Intercepted. And there's the pass to Ohio. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Collins. Fires from the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Look, I know he wants to put the team on his back, carry them across the finish line, but it's all about getting a high percentage shot.
Here's Carter. Rebounded by Hassel. Lakers trail by 4. There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's the screen. Pass to Ohio. Dishes it to Collins. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Zach Randolph is checked in for Davis, and Baldwin subbed in for Daniels. 1:41 left in the third. Right outside, and there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The Grizzlies have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
The Tar Heel alumni, Brandon Wright, you know, he's an efficient scorer inside. He has a great reputation as a dependable role player.
He hits the second from the line. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Feeds it to Collins. Tries again, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Hassel.
He is simply one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. He never quits on the glass.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 23. Memphis moving that ball around. Clock at 6. Back to Randolph. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Randolph's got 11.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
He'll never be the most intimidating guy at his position, but he'll surprise you with his leaping ability.
Here's Baldwin. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Carter outside. Here's Randolph. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 5 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Hassel. Ohio, the pass to Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Baldwin. Wright sets a screen. Outside Randolph. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for it. 15 points in the game.
And it's great to see Wright really taking pride in his screening. Not a player with a huge frame, but he creates good shots off screen and rolls plays.
And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by 7. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got the Prophet, the captain out there with Collins. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Cobb in at the 2 spot. Here's Russell. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ennis in the corner. Parsons outside, off the pick. It's good. The assist that time for Ennis. Ennis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Silk. Outside, Russell. 6 to shoot. Rob. Here's Baldwin. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. Here's Hassel and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. And the first one drops. Marcus All's checked in for Memphis. Troy Daniels comes in for James Ennis. And he makes the first but misses the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Daniels with it. There's the pass to Baldwin. Daniels kicks to Gasol. Fades away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Cobb. Collins against Parsons. Collins passes to Cobb. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Wow, you know he's got to be beside himself. Terrible unforced error.
And here are the Grizzlies now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The dish to Daniels. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. The shot's good from Gasol.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to the Prophet. Basket counts.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall, it hasn't been pretty for his team, but he has shot the ball well.
Here's Baldwin. Parsons dishes to Daniels. Trying his luck deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The captain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Screened by Russell. Here's Hassel. Back to Russell. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Baldwin. And a miss there on the triple.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
Silk passes to the Prophet. He kicks it to Collins. Here's Hassel. Here's the Prophet. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. 4th quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Hassel. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's Baldwin. He feeds it to Wright. He dishes it to Parsons. Kicks it to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Right outside. Here's Baldwin. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Ingram, he's checked in for Collins. Here's Gasol, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now, here is Russell. High, arcing shot. Gasol with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. The feed now to Daniels. Buries the long-range jumper.
Add another triple to their second half total.
3 ball, 3 ball, 3 ball. That's what we're hearing in the second half.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. So it's the Lakers now, after Memphis gets the 3. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Wright sets a screen. It's deflected. Daniels kicks to Parsons. There's the triple. Rebounded by Hassel. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Silk. Inside. From the stripe. Hassel's shot's good. The captain's got 7 points for the quarter. For Memphis, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Fires from 18. And good! He nails it. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And here is Ingram. Pass to Russell. Here's the Prophet. Lakers working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Silk passes to the Prophet. Fast break Memphis. Daniels is running. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
Memphis. Win. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Steve, we're seeing less and less isolation offense these days. In your experience, who is tougher to guard? An isolation scorer or a guy who's playing off the ball and running you through a bunch of screens?
The one thing about a guy running off screens, Kevin, at the end I can say, oh, I'm a little tired, I'm behind the play. Hey, switch. So I think for me, guarding a guy,
You've got him.
Isolation plays, you're on that island by yourself, you're looking around. The ISO play is the one that's harder individually.
Yeah. Now, here is Russell. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Deflects the pass. The pass to the Prophet. Back to Russell. Over to the left wing. Hassel. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's now 20 points for the captain.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Baldwin the pass to Gasol. Now Russell. Pass to the Prophet. Inside, and it's right, sending it back.
The length of right is tough to deal with. If he's nearby when a shot is going up, he can send it back in a hurry.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Randolph has checked in. Silk passes to Hassel. Rejected by Randolph. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Randolph. Lakers trail by 8. Shot clock at 5. Here's Russell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And I tell you what, if he's going to be a factor here down the stretch, he is going to have to make some shots. Just 1 of 5 here in the quarter.
Here's Baldwin. Outside Gasol. There's the pick. At the elbow, Randolph. 13 feet away. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Even when the defense all over him, Zach Randolph is just too powerful. He has all the answers.
Here's Silk. Back to Russell. Ingram wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And so it's Memphis with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here is Daniels. Fade away. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Zach Randolph always using that big body of his to get contact. He plays angles so well.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Lakers trail by 6. Ingram kicks to Russell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Randolph a screen. Baldwin the pass to Randolph. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Russell. Shoots a 3. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Lakers the other way. Passes to Cobb. Here's Ingram. The Grizzlies pull it in. Gasol's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Daniels passes to Baldwin. Randolph with the ball. There's the pick. Dishes to Daniels. Down low, here's Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 assists here tonight.
Even with good defense, Gasol is a wrecking ball. He shows no remorse for the rim on these jams.
Now, here is Russell. Ball stolen. And here's the break. Here's Baldwin. Good work there as it goes. Baldwin's got 27 points.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Russell hits them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Here's Baldwin. Randolph a screen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Hassel. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Time running out for the Lakers. To the paint. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And that's 18 points for the Prophet.
You know they like to get a lot of shot opportunities from in that close.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Randolph goes in, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And the burly strength of Zach Randolph loves drawing contact and dragging himself to the stripe.
2 shots.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. 1:24 left in the game. Now, here is Russell. The pass to the Prophet. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Baldwin. Outside Gasol. There's the pick. 4 on the clock. Here's Baldwin. And not sure what he was thinking there. And here's the Lakers. 8-point game. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for Lakers, Cobb. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And Parsons kicks to Randall. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
I have to agree with you. Their goose is cooked.
Russell from long range. Here's Baldwin. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.